Bron Breakker v Sami Zayn. It was what was a decent match. Nothing special. I think was probably in terms of match quality was similar level to the opener, but we saw Bron Breakker beat Sami Zayn and win the Intercontinental title. This is the second time these two have fought. They fought at the last Premium Live event and had a match again. Wasn't a really long match. It was probably more even than what I would expect it to be, considering the way they are trying to build Bron Breakker. This match was pretty even, and I get that because you don't want to bury Sami Zayn, but I didn't really like Sami Zayn ending Gunter's Intercontinental title reign because I felt Sami Zayn's momentum had completely gone by this point. To be honest, Sami Zayn was on a run. I want to say last year, sort of beginning of last year when he just left the Bloodline, and he was red hot. And for me, at that point, when you've got someone who's red hot, and he had the Premium Live event in his hometown in Canada, and he fought Roman Reigns and he lost, at that point, you've basically just sent him back down to the mid card because he had that red hot momentum. The fans were behind him. He had that huge. It wasn't a push because it kind of came naturally when he left the Bloodline, and everyone was on his side. I get why they didn't because they wanted to wait for Cody to beat Roman. But I almost think when you've got a situation like that, you've got someone who's red hot, you kind of just call an audible. They didn't. But I think it would have made for such a great moment if they had Sami Zayn beat Roman Reigns. I want to say it was Elimination Chamber or Fast or something like that. It was one of them pay-per-views. It was between Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. And again, WWE is so predictable. They're not going to have a title change at that Premium Live event. That's another thing that annoys me. But we'll get into that another time. But yeah, Bron Breakker beat Sami Zayn and wins the Intercontinental title. Wasn't a really long match. And I think ultimately the story coming into it was, will Bron Breakker learn from his previous mistakes and loss from Sami Zayn? And, he did. I wouldn't say it was better than their first match, but Bron Breakker wins and he wins the title. And let's see how long he holds it on for. I think they'll probably make Bron Breakker hold onto this title for a while, like they do with these championships nowadays. There's a lack of unpredictability. It's like, okay, this guy wins this title. He's holding it until at least the next significant Premium Live event. Because you're not having title changes on TVs. And you're not really even having them at the small Premium Live events either. So it kind of makes those smaller Premium Live events and TV kind of pointless to watch. Because nothing major is going to happen. Luckily, WWE have been good at being able to create these good long-term stories, but they're not going to. I mean, let's see. I say they're not going to last forever, but they're long-term stories, so hopefully they do. But like I said again, Bron Breakker beat Sami Zayn, new Intercontinental Champion. What do you think? I'd be interested to know what you think Bron Breakker's reign is going to be like when he's champ. So, yeah, let me know what you think about that.